Hey, so first off, I would like to tell you right now that this getting out of the package is incredibly hard. It had one of these little doohickeys. You had to tear the package apart so you could twist it. Oh, so I'm glad I don't do the unpackaging things most of the time on video anymore. But it takes longer just to explain it. Nah, not in this situation. So you got some extra plastic you don't really need, to my knowledge. But we're going to take a look today at Zurg's fighter ship. The reason I really dig this is because it reminds me a lot of something I had and still have since I was a kid, called the Cylon Raiders. The Cylon Raider came with one little figure about this size that, you know, it was a Cylon robot, and it sat inside of the big old Cylon Raider. It looked like a big old frisbee, so to speak. A very menacing frisbee. By the way, if you have not checked out a website or a channel called Battlestar Galactica and you're a Battlestar fan, I definitely recommend you check it out. It is for the original 1978 Battlestar Galactica, which is much better than the 2000 whatever series. I have been really enjoying checking it out. I did not get this because of that. I got this way before that, around Christmas time, I think. This was actually $3.99 at Toys R Us. And I was thinking I just lost the missile, because that missile, I tried to get out and it kept on sliding farther back. It does come with 2 missiles. Let's take a look at this actual ship. This is what well, I bought it for both things. I really like that little tiny figure. Let's take a look at the figure since we were holding it just a few seconds ago. It's got 5 POA. Its little head can twist all the way around. The arms can twist 360 degrees. The legs, not so much. He cannot really do a split, but at least his legs are not in unison like an Imaginext figure. He can sit down 90 degrees, and his legs won't go too far back because he has buttocks. All right, so this right here, this ship, let's look at some of the details on it. It's got some really nice paint detail apps that don't really need to be on there, but it gives it more life, of course. We got red paint, green paint. Now I have a small, if you're feeling deja vu like I'm feeling right now, I do have a very small version of this from Hot Wheels cars, the people who make Hot Wheels. And it's got some pull-out parts that obviously you need to pull out once you get it out of the package. On the bottom, we have, I don't know if that's supposed to be out all the time, but oh boy. My big chunky fingers are trying to get this landing gear out right here. At least I think it's landing gear. So we got landing gear that makes it land like a bug. Fairly good. And in flight mode, I would definitely put this up. But those two, I don't know, they kind of make it look like it's wings or skip parts. I don't know if this is scrapes from me trying to pull the stupid things off, because I trying to cut all the things off of this. Yeah, I probably did a little bit of damage scuffing it up here and there, but I don't know. That's their fault. They need to put on a warning on here. It says you're going to have to take it apart to get it out. And I don't see anything like that. They do have other ones. I do have the drop ships. I would like to have all of these eventually, especially since the figures are so cool in that scale. I like them a lot, at least. Now, they have 2 places to put missiles. The missiles are only got 3 folds going off of them. So you can't put it one way, you got to put it the other. Now, when you're putting this into storage, if you put it into storage, which I'm not, this is so beautiful, it's going to sit out for a long time. You might want to take these missiles out, and I would probably just put them in the cockpit. There's 2 firing buttons on the one side. I'm not going to fire it because I'm outside and it'll get lost and cats will end up playing with it. They won't fit in there. So to put it in storage, just make sure you put them in the same plastic bag. All right, let's see if our little Zurg, how well he fits in there. Here he is inside the cockpit. He is about, probably he's a little bit bigger than an inch man. Should have brought a measuring device out here. I'd say he's about 1.5 inches. He's about the size of my thumb, but smaller. He's definitely bigger than the Cylon figures I have, but not like twice as big. So which way do you like it better? Without missiles or with missiles? With the missiles, it looks more like a toy. Without the missiles, it's a little less like a toy, but the colors being purple and green, they don't do it justice as far as not looking like a toy. But I think this is a gorgeous ship. I love spaceships. The one I came to Earth in was kind of like this one, but totally different color. And I can't wait till we leave this planet again, but it won't be on this one. Now down here, I think it would have been nice if they would have had it not like such a straight line of being from purple to dark. It'd have been nicer if that would have been, that part right there would have been the dividing line, and this would have just went under it. I think that would have been much, much better. So I think I might get some kind of a pen and do some like painting on it a little bit. What do you think? Well, I think for $3.99, this is a definite good deal. And if you haven't picked one up, I would highly recommend going to your Ross and picking these up. And I hope that the Battlestar Galactica watches some of my channel, because I think he might be interested in these too. He doesn't have just Galactica stuff, but that is his main focus. And I think he might agree that this is, it feels like something from the 1978 Battlestar Galactica, but of course it was more, this one's almost like between a Viper and the Raider. So yeah, I just think it's a gorgeous ship. It's got just the right amount of green, just the right amount of red, but that overall purple looks really good. I do want to get in there maybe and do the lines in black. What would that look like? Do you think that's too far? Comment below. Have a great day.